Hello and welcome back to Violin Gurukul. The thing I played on my violin was Rag Yaman, and with that, rhythm was there in tabla, or we can say the drums of our Indian classical music. The rhythm was teen tal. Now we have heard about the thing or the concept of tal, but what exactly the tal is? In many places we have heard sur tal, lay tal. So what is tal? So today's episode is about tal. In our Indian classical music or Carnatic music, we have our tabla, pakhawaj, our drum. So the concept of rhythm in Indian classical music or in Carnatic classical music is called tal. Just like we have our syllables which are saregama padhani, our notes, just like that, tabla also has its own syllables which is called bol. The thing was playing on my speaker was teen tal, which also has its own syllables. So these rhythms, we have many different tal like rupak tal, arachotal tal, jhap tal, ek tal, and many more. So the three tal or the teen tal we can say is king of all the tal. So this tal is divided into four khand. Now what is khand? The rhythmic pattern of any tal is called khand. This three tal was about 16 matras. What is matra? So the beat, every beat, like our heartbeat also, we have beats, a rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just 4. Like that counting, like that cycle, in Tintal we have 16 matras or 16 beats. So it again comes down to 1. So you can now understand that the tal has a cyclic pattern, like a cycle, it's a wheel. So if we are starting from 1, we count till 16 and we come back to 1 again. Then the cycle continues. The piece or the rag we play, with that, the cycle continues. We play on that cycle. So, this rhythmic concept or the rhythms of Indian classical music is called tal. So, let me show you the teen tal. I can give you a basic idea from here. As you can notice, there was a bell somewhere in the cycle. What was that bell? So, this bell was for your understanding that where is our 1 lies. So, when we start from 1, you can easily identify the 1 with that bell. So, I'm using an app called iShala, which is available on Play Store. We have many applications out there in Play Store, and for Apple users, I think there is an app called iTabla Pro, and you can easily find it online, any tabla app. If you can afford a tabla machine which comes only for tabla, uh, you can also use that. Or if you have a friend who plays tabla, who can accompany you to understand you better about the tabla concept, so you can also sit with him and practice. In today's episode, I will show you how to play with Taal, or how to play in the Taal. But first of all, we have to uh, play our basic paltas, or the basic practices we did, like the bow practices, and we have to set it in the Taal. So, the three Taal or the teen Taal, let me show you. Let me speak out about the Taal. Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, na, tin, tin, ta, te, te, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. As you have noticed, I did not clap somewhere in the cycle, so that was khali. Now, what is a khali? So, when we watch a movie, if it's really a long movie or the concepts are very similar to each other, we crave for a climax, that we need something different. So that khali plays like a climax in the Taal. So, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, na, tin, tin, ta, te, te, dhin, dhin, dha, 1. So your 1 is your dha. As you can see, I have completed the 16 beat cycle and again have come down to 1. So, and I have clapped 3 times, which is why it's called teen Taal or 3 Taal. The 1 or the dha was much bass. It has much bass than the tin or the na. So the khali mainly is for the climax. So it's higher in the pitch. Na, tin, tin, ta, te, te, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. We also have a special Taal called Rupak Taal, which itself starts from khali. Tin, tin, na, dhin, na, dhin, na. Ti, ti, na, dhi, na, dhi, na. The rhythmic pattern of this Taal is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. It has 7 beat cycle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see our rhythmic patterns. These rhythmic patterns is called Taal in the Indian classical music. Now let me show you how you will practice in Taal. But before that, you have to understand the cycle of the Taal. Spend more time understanding the Taal before playing the whatever you will play on your instrument or you will sing. First, try to understand the Taal, the syllables, which is called the bol. So to understand, you have to understand the bols or the rhythmic pattern of that specific Taal to play anything on your instrument, because the Taal is your track. You have to run your train on that track. So we will do our bow practices today. Divide your 4 strings in 4 divisions of teen Taal. But let me first show you how to do 8. So 8 matras and your 1 bow. 8 beat and 1 bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Now double. What is double? When you play two notes, two separate notes, or same note twice in one matra or one beat is double. Similarly, 3 in a matra is teen gun or triplets. 4 notes in a matra is called chargun. Let me show you the double. First of all, you can choose the BPM in between 70 to 80, not less than that. And if you can play more than that, that is great. Let me wait for one. Double. I think you can get a basic idea of what is Taal and how to play with Taal. Uh, our Sitar Gurukul channel has a separate video on Taal where our sitar instructor Nishit De has showed beautifully how to understand your bowl or syllables. He himself played the tabla and showed the audience how and what is the syllable and how you can understand it. I cannot play tabla, so I cannot show you by playing the tabla. But that episode, I think it's on Sitar Gurukul channel, and it may be 30 or 29th episode, where he has shown the concept of tabla and the bowls of tabla. You can check it out, and I will pin the link in the description box where you can check it out. And if you have any doubts, you can write to us in the comment section or in the email address, which again they're in the description box. Happy Reyas, and I'll see you in the next episode.